welcome back to a day in the life of a therapist in private practice. I'm just finishing getting ready for the work day. Since working from home, I notice that I tend to gravitate towards the most comfiest, but also the least amount of effort. When I am just in sweats and I'm not doing my hair, I'm not doing my makeup, it does impact my mood. And I've always been someone that I say, I'm just gonna wear the practical, I'm just gonna wear the neutral, I'm not really gonna put color, I don't want to stand out. And really that doesn't represent my personality. I feel like my personality is definitely more vibrant than what I'm putting out there. And so since this year's intention is to experiment with my style, I thought, why not experiment with small changes? I've noticed a lot of the people who are playing around with their personal style aren't purchasing a bunch of different clothes. What they're doing is they're focusing on accessories like shoes, purses, jewelry to elevate their style. And so I wanted to make a little bit of a small change. So I added these loafers from Vivaia. They are part of their conservation collection, which just feels nice that you're choosing something that is meant to be sustainable and comfortable. One of the things that stood out to me about this shoe is they have this heel pillow. It makes such a difference because most of the time when I buy flats, they are ill-fitting or I'll get blisters on the back. And I've worn these out already and they are really comfortable. And then another thing that is super cool is that they're foldable. They're super flexible, so I could throw them in my bag, especially when I do workouts. Like tomorrow I have a coffee date with a friend, so after my workout, get ready and then go straight to the coffee shop. So I'm going to bring these in my bag so that I could just change into them. Since I am intending to use these for both my work from home outfits to just transitioning to leaving the house, I love that they're machine washable. It's an easy clean. I'm the kind of person, I do not like to baby my shoes. I am not going to be with a brush trying to clean off my shoes, so something that I could just throw into the machine is awesome because that means it's going to last a lot longer and I'll be able to wear them for both at home and outside of the house. Let me show you the outfit that I have for today. This is the full outfit. I paired it with a navy sweater and these light wash jeans and then my Audrey flats. I'm excited to style these. I feel like I've put effort in today's outfit. If you are more of a neutrals gal, I got the Margot 2.0 classic black flats, which I know this is something that's just going to be a basic that I'm always going to use. These are Vivaia's classic bestseller and they're certified for comfort by the American Podiatric Medical Association. I actually heard that Vivaia is launching the upgraded Margot 3.0 soon and I can't wait to try those. And the sage ones were just a little bit of a fun pop of color that I could experiment with and just perfect and play around with my style. I've linked everything below if you want to try Vivaia, and I also have a discount code for you. And thank you so much, Vivaia, for sponsoring this video. I am getting ready to just start my day. I do have to film today for obviously my vlog, but also doing a sit down video. One of my goals is to work on videos that I want to add to my website, and today we are going to do a recording of what is eldest daughter syndrome, which I'm excited. I've already done my outline, so I'm basically just ready to film. And like I said in my previous vlog, I only have one camera, so I'm going to be filming with this camera and get that started. I also have to do case notes, and I have clients from 12 to 6 o'clock today, with a little bit of a break in between 3 and 4, which I do have to run an errand. But ultimately my goal is just to finish recording this video. I feel like recording takes so much time, so let's get started. Also, something that I experimented today is blow drying my hair. Well, it wasn't today, I blow dried it yesterday because I knew I wanted to film today and I kind of wanted my hair to already be blow dried, and I didn't really fix it all that much today besides doing dry shampoo, but I feel like it looks really good. Let me know if I'm just gaslighting myself if it looks terrible, but yeah, I'm ready to film. I'm nervous about this video because sometimes I do like a run through of my script and I'm just nervous because I haven't really done a run through of this script, so it's gonna be a little bit choppy. When I mean chopping, it's like I'm gonna have to stop here and there. This is my brainstorm where I'll put what I want to wear, like the titles, and then I'll do like a video outline, and then the intro, I'll do like little paragraphs just to make sure that I have enough information for what I want to film. And like I said, I haven't done a run through, so I want to make sure that everything that I wrote down makes sense, and then add a little bit of things here and there just so they could sound not so formal, because I don't like when things sound very formal when I am doing a video. So yeah, I'm gonna work on this for a little bit and then I'll check in. The thing that you're struggling with, so if you resonate being an eldest daughter. I finished recording this video. I went quick because I didn't want to second guess it. Like, I know I didn't do my best in terms of like looking in the camera and not looking at my outline, but this is one of those videos where I was like, done is better than perfect. I just want to finish it and I'll get better at just like talking off the cuff. But when it comes to like specific things that are more authoritative in the sense of like, this is a topic that I love, I really like to have an outline and say what I wrote down. I feel like when I write things down, it's just done so much more eloquently than how I speak. And I'm just going to continue learning how to be more confident on camera. But I'm really proud of myself for finishing it. And that's a wrap on that. That was actually one of my biggest things to do today. And all I gotta do now is finish my case notes from my last client sessions, which are only 2, thankfully. I only have to do 2 client notes, and I will be ready for my lunch. My lunch is at 11. It's 10 o'clock right now. I did have a little bit of a slower start. I was just relaxing in the morning, having my coffee, enjoying that, like journaling. So I wasn't rushed today is what I'm trying to say. So now that I have a whole hour before I have to do lunch, because I have lunch at 11, and then like I said, from 12 to 6 I have clients. I do want to do a walk, so maybe I'll do a walk in that like time that I have in between my sessions. I don't know, but I want to get a walk in because I haven't really gotten a walk in. I don't know if I said this or I shared this, but I perforated my left eardrum, so my ear is still not the best. Like, it feels a little bit muffled. How did I perforate it? I don't know. I think it's like I blew my nose too hard. I don't know. But I'm actually gonna go see an ENT doctor because I've been actually struggling with this, where I feel like I'm always congested. So I don't know if I'm I have allergies or what. So I really want to check that out, because I do think that what affected the eardrum from, you know, because I wasn't wearing my AirPods like super loud or anything like that. It just like happened out of the nowhere and only on one side. So I'm really curious to see what the ENT doctor says, because I've never gone to an ENT doctor, and I have that scheduled for next week, and hopefully I feel much better. So this is actually the first long day for clients that I have. Like, I took it easy I took it easy at the beginning of the week because of that ear was crazy. I had to go, that ear thing was insane. But anyway, I just want to give you a little update on that, because I think I shared it on Instagram, but I didn't share it on my blog. So let's get finished with the case notes. I'm gonna enjoy my lunch on the couch, and I'm catching up with some vlogs on YouTube, and then I have client sessions from 12 to 6, so it'll be quite a busy day. I'll have a break in between at 3 for case notes and maybe a walk and to drop off that package. But we'll see. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to have time to do the package, but we will see. We at least got our to-do list for today, but I'm ready to eat my food. I do not like reality TV, but I have been into The Traitors. I saw Gabby's season, which was season 3, and then I immediately went backwards and watched season 2, and I'm watching the reunion, and I really love this game. I'm enjoying the plot. These are all reality TV stars, so you know they're gonna give that little extra, but without the drama of like relationships and things like that, like, you know, like love toxic relationships, like, you know, reality TV shows like Love is Blind or what is it, Love is Blind and Love Island, those kinds of things. I'm not that big of a fan of those shows, but this show, I love it. I love the strategy, I love the psychology of it, and I'm like into it. So anyway, I'm doing the reunion for season 2. I might go all the way to season 1, and then I heard there's a UK version of Traitors, so I may do that. That's currently my fixation show. Hello, cutie boy. Just taking a little break with Wilson. He is so cute. Look at his little corn. Go get it. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. We need a little pick-me-up. I just did 3 sessions back to back from 12 to 3, and I have a little bit of break. My last session is at 5, a little bit of an hour break. I typically use this time to do my case notes, but I have time tomorrow to finish off the case notes from today. So I'm actually gonna focus on starting to edit the video that I recorded today. That way you just get ahead, because editing takes the most time. My case notes don't take that long. They take long when I am overthinking them. But I feel like when the more and more case notes you do, the easier it gets. I think I'm overthinking them because now that I take insurance, I do feel like I'm having to be a little bit more careful, but I think I'll get over that like initial hump. Yeah, I'll get over that initial hump of things. I love the cherry limeade poppies, also the cranberry fizz one, which is their holiday one. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. But I'm gonna lock in and do some, like I said, some editing work. And I'm still not using headphones because my ear is bothering me. But that's okay. My husband didn't work from home today, so it'll be fine. But I also got an email for a podcast I'm gonna be on. I got the email for some questions that I need to prep for. So one thing that I do is I've already added a task on my ClickUp that I have to prep for this interview. And not every interview gives you like the questions ahead of time. It just depends on the host. But I love that Jess does do a few questions, because that kind of helps me just to be able to give my best advice when I am prepared, as opposed to just like off the cuff. So I'm gonna add the questions to that task that I have, so that when I scheduled to prep for it, I can go through the questions. For now, I am just like adding a document and adding those questions into that document, so I know that I can just prep for it. So prep questions. Yeah, I think I just did like the first paragraph, so I still need to finish. This is a 14-minute long video, so it should not take me. It shouldn't take me so long. Also, do we like the blue light glasses? Because I think I showed you guys I got them. And Originally I got some too small, but I think these fit really nice on my face. I'm just trying different things, just trying to be. So if you see my video and you're like, you never wear those, that's because I don't. Or like, you've never worn that before, that's because I don't. I'm trying to get uncomfortable. I'm trying to just try new things and experiment. And there's nothing wrong with experimenting, I think. So I think that's why a lot of people don't try new things, because they're so scared of people pointing out, oh, I've never seen you with those glasses, or oh, I've never seen you in that color. People are just scared of that. And I think once you get over that initial hump, you get to try more things, and just know that it's so normal for people to be like, I have never seen that on you before, and not see it as a dig, just seeing like they're just not used to seeing you doing those things, wearing those things, wearing your hair like that, doing your makeup like that, whatever little thing it could be. So it's okay for us to be uncomfortable sometimes, and don't let that hold you back from trying new things. So anyway, let's get to editing. Standards or others as well, but mainly themselves. And then there's people pleasing. I'm about to finish my last session for the day. I literally was in a rabbit hole of editing, so I didn't even get to go run my errand. Yeah, that's gonna be for another day, but I'm excited to see my last client for the day and just finish off my workday. It is 6 p.m. I'm done with my client sessions. I honestly wanted to film a little bit more and show you a little bit more of my evening routine, but I am so tired, and I'm just gonna wrap today's vlog here. Hopefully it was a decent vlog. I'm excited to continue to experiment with things, my style, routines, all kinds of things. So there'll be definitely more videos where I go more into depth into my experimentation, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you are interested in checking out Vivaia, I have linked everything down below with a discount code. I will talk to you guys in my next video.